I'm excited to bring this guy on, mostly because he's been bitching on the sidelines because he has to wait to be interviewed by me, even though if you were to go be a professional in the NBA, the NFL, this is standard. So we put the professional in the PGF. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the least professional person I know. One, Mike John. Mike, good to see you.
Good to see you, Sir Spars.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to cut that for my own Instagram.
You want that right now?
That'd be pretty cool. I think that most unprofessional. I think I like that.
Here's what I'm a little nervous about. I was making the note that it was an open-ended invitation on what you were going to wear.
Yes.
Okay.
To be fair, I did not read the group chat messages until this morning, and it literally said "look sharp," and I was like, "Oh shit," because I just filled out the Evite from Drew Foster. I'm sorry,
Sure.
Like a week ago, and I didn't even join the group. I joined the group. I didn't even look at it until this morning, and I'm immediately I had Einstein Bagel Bros, and it says "look sharp." I'm like, "Ah shit, I do not look sharp, ladies and gentlemen."
We know, and I'm glad that you're admitting that. Yeah. But I have to say, did Lobo try to rescue at any point? Because he at least is dressed how his personality is.
No, he did not. And I don't know if it was him just being nice to me and not trying to tell his coach or teacher what to do, kind of thing like that. But no, he did not. But I guess I should have known because he had his shirt on a hanger when he came to the house and he went and put it in my car. And I was like, whatever. Well, dude, some guys just want to look professional all the fucking time. Whether they're going to the Arby's or whether, they're hanging out.
Who's getting dressed up to go to the Arby's, Mike John?
Kyle Chambers.
Listen, if he's going to the Arby's of all the food choices he's got,
he always looks fly.
He looks great
all the time.
But if you look at his food choices, that man is not just going to Arby's.
He might
do it just because he needs a snack between his meals.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's making the choice there. It's usually street vendors is where I see him. Have you ever eaten with Kyle Chambers?
In Mexico for the welter.
In Mexico, okay.
Yeah, Mexico.
Like, what did you do? Like, did you eat half of it? Did you start getting nervous because he was eating so much?
Oh no, I can. Hey, Raph, I can put down too, man. I promise you.
That brings me up to your weight. You're going to be making 155, correct?
No, Raph, I'll be making 157. There's a 2 pound.
There's allowance. A 2 pound. No, this man. This is how you know. Yeah. Both experienced and fat.
Yeah, in both.
Literally did not read the group chat for any other reason to go, what's the weight again? 2 pounds?
2 pounds. That is 1 more pound than most promotions offer.
That is 100%. You know what's weird is
for that.
One of my students competed at Jiu-Jitsu World League, and he came up to me and he goes, "Coach, there's a 2 pound allowance." And I go, sure. If they let you get away with it, that's great, but let's not count on it. Right. He came up to me later and he goes, "For kids, there's a 2 pound allowance." And I go, "Oh, okay." I go, "You're about to turn 18. That doesn't happen anymore."
0.9.
Like now it's 0.9. Yeah. So everything has to be, you need to be the exact weight and then allow the 0.9 to let you live the next day, sir.
And imagine if you compete for a belt of some sort too. There is no.
Oh my God, I know.
Championship weight.
I haven't gotten there with him yet. These are like the entry level versions of when I'm like, all right, you're about to be 18, kid. I get to be a little meaner to you now. Not gonna lie, because you know what's great? Who was here? I think it was one of the kids.
Was it Jet's brother?
Oh, no, it was Jet. It was Jet himself who was here. When I asked him, like, what are you excited about, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I want to get one back on Anthony Molina because he healed me when I was 14. And I go, and like, I had this reaction, which was, oh God. And then I thought about it and I go, no, you're a baby terrorist at that age. Like, we have to put you down. I'm so sorry.
For sure, yeah.
But like, still, heel hooking a 14-year-old, you think to yourself, I shouldn't be doing this, but here you are.
I mean, I don't know Anthony Molina. I don't know anything about him, but I have to assume, like you said, he was a baby assassin that age. So what did Jet do to Anthony to make Anthony do that to a 14-year-old?
That's a great question. And I mean, we're going to find out.
We're going to find out. Yeah,
there's definitely going to be 2 talking heads. I feel like Anthony's going to get on here and go, yeah, so I heel hooked a 14-year-old. Okay. What of it?
Very proud.
And then they're going to cut back over just a second later to Jet Thompson, who's going to be like, yeah, I never forgot that.
And inspired my Aoki game.
Go. All right, sir. This is the second time around doing this.
Yes.
How do you feel about this opportunity? Because you guys have so many people in the 10th Planet system. Yeah. It's got to be so hard to secure these spots. I know when we talked about this briefly at one point, you're like, man, I'm hoping to do this. And yet I'm happy you're back. So what does it feel like to go around again for the PGF?
The first part of my plan is complete to fucking get here. 175. I'm sure I didn't do the best. You know, if you go back and look at the YouTubes, I didn't have the best performance there. A lot of stuff can be said. Blah blah blah. I feel like 155 is my real weight class. I feel like I can do a lot better this. So step one completed. Get to the PGF again. Right. So get to a weight class which you can potentially do well, 155. Right. So now it's just to put in the work. Just keep doing jiu-jitsu, strength conditioning, eat well, make the weight appropriately.
You know what the nice part is for you? You only have to do it once.
Yeah.
If you do it once, then you can do your Instagram stories, pleasures, delight. Why does your Instagram have diabetes? Because it concerns me on the amount of cheese that you look at, sir. Is that your guiltiest of guilty pleasures?
Yes. So what I like to do is I like to get like jalapeno poppers, you know, cut them open, cream cheese, a little bit of shredded yellow cheese, and then some bacon bits on top.
Okay.
So I'm a big cheese guy, and as for sure is why my algorithm is diabetes on Instagram. It's probably just because I went through a lot of weight cuts at a certain point, and I'm just literally looking at food. You know, food.
Yeah, sure. I know, I get it. It's something that a lot of guys do. The issue I have is it's enough where it concerns me. Like, I've wondered if a doctor has stepped in and been like, sir, here's some food groups we're going to just recommend to you. And the ones we're going to stay away from. See these that are delicious? Nope, not for you anymore.
I'm lucky enough to out-train my bad diet. But I'm getting older, so I'm going to have to start eating better at.
Yeah, a lot of doctors just heard that and go, bet.
No, okay, you're probably right. Honestly, my outside, even though I'm not like the most in shape, you know, I bet my insides for sure look a little pre-diabetic. But I'm telling you, I work really hard. I train twice a day.
I believe,
it's okay.
I believe it. You know what the worst part is? We have a history of high blood pressure in my family, and I just kept being like, I'll just out diet it.
Yeah,
I can do it
harder, right?
And the best part is they're like, it's
not
you're not hearing us. It's not you. It's just genetics. And I was like, fuck your genetics. I'll go out there and I'll run a 4K. And they're like, did you work out harder? I was like, yeah. They're like, great. Your blood pressure went up.
Just went
like,
up. Yeah, God damn it.
No. So I was like, all right, fine. I got to do all this bullshit. But that's getting old. You're not that old, but you're getting there. Yeah. I would tell you this though, Mike. You coming back, you have a unique advantage over a lot of these kids who have not been to the dance. They're not going to know what it's like. And now they're going to know something completely different. Part of the reason your first experience was difficult is that you were piling up injury on injury on injury and had no recovery time.
Yeah.
And so you had to pull out, even though you were still going into matches that you probably shouldn't have.
Right. Yeah.
Now you have a week in between. And I feel like for anybody, I'm happy for the competitors, but I feel like at least should, Lord forbid anything happen, at least now you get the opportunity to say, like, I don't have to make a decision the next day.
Right.
I get a week to kind of figure out my stuff.
A couple of days to even assess, you know, am I too broken? Am I not broken? Do I need to just relax a couple of days? But the week makes it a lot less intense. I'm actually pretty excited for that because it's almost like a high school wrestling duel.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday we're going to war. I am curious though, is sometimes if you might get in your own head a little bit, right? Like you have a week off, matchups a little bit too. You got 3 or 4 weeks of cortisol seeping into your body. What's going to happen on that first week?
What's wrong with you?
Can you fucking get going when you need on that
Mike,
time?
The amount you have to be fucking yourself up because you're just like, oh, I can't eat anything right now. I know, I'm going to look at all the pictures. Meanwhile, you're like, I'm feeling really healthy. Are you in your head? Like you definitely have all of these little small voices in your head that I'm like, bro, you are making it 10 times harder on yourself.
Every day.
What excites you about coming back again? Because now you're saying you get to redeem yourself. But the thing is, dude, you had great matches, just tough fucking matches against good talent.
Yeah.
The nice part is, what excites you about coming back now? Because you said the hard part was making it back. You did that. Now you're here. What is exciting about this opportunity for you?
Just to show that I'm good at jiu-jitsu and I know what the fuck I'm doing. I feel like the last time I was here, I feel like I just got fucked up. I know you said they were good match against tough people. Man, I feel like I'm good and I feel like I am tough. I feel like even though they're a little bigger than me, that shouldn't make that much of a difference. I feel like I just mentally shit the bed last time. I feel like I literally just shoot the bed. This is an opportunity to showcase that I am better than that. This time to me to like, it's going to be more in my control because the guys are close to my weight. You know, I don't worry about fucking size. I don't worry about getting big homied, you know. So I'm super excited for this, and the fact that it's a little longer instead of 4 days is very intense, and it says a lot about the people that complete that, and especially people that win that, like the Andy Varellas. Fucking amazing, you know. But 8 weeks, 8 weeks gives me more time to work. It gives me more time to paint, more time to carve, more time to just do jiu-jitsu. So I'm super excited and to see how it all plays out.
I mean, if there's one thing I know about you, as much as I give you shit, if they had given you a week in between your matches the last time, there's no way you wouldn't have been in. Like you would have wrote it through.
I would have found a way. I think I would have had because sometimes like I just have mental ups and downs. I think that I would have done a lot better personally. I just
the part of me that knows, like when you had to make decisions, like I don't think I'm going to stay in this one or do that. I was like, yeah, he's fucked up. Like it's not just like, oh, he's hurt. You've rolled hurt. You roll hurt probably every day.
Most days, right? Yeah.
Right. But it was like, yeah, if that body's not cooperating, I don't want you competing. Like, I'd rather you just be good. But this time, I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what that does and that you know that going in. I want to ask this. What, for you, are the expectations for this season of PGF?
I mean, first and foremost, I'd be a little selfish. I want to make the playoffs. I want to win the whole thing. Secondly is, man, I kind of go back and forth in this goal. Is it better for me to focus on the team and make sure the team does well? But then again, like at the end of the day, it's like as long as I score points, I'm going to do both goals. I'm going to get to the playoffs and my team's going to do well, right? Obviously, I can't control the whole team factor, but ultimately, I want to get a lot of chokes. I want to get to the playoffs. I want to win the playoffs. I want my team to win as well. You can only focus on so much on the team aspect, but hey, maybe I can be a really good teammate and really good cheerleader on the side, so help everybody out.
Hey, listen, you're already a pretty good coach, so you'll be a great resource to whatever team you're ending up on. Yeah. It's just now we get to see you play out the season all the way through. What I would love for this, what would a win at PGF mean to you, sir?
So much. Last time I didn't get my hand raised once. This time, a good choke, a good win would mean a lot, but at the same time, it would just get the momentum going because I still have 8 weeks of this. Yeah. So a win would be fucking amazing. It would mean a lot, but at the same time, I also do expect that of me. I expect a lot more than just a single win, to be honest with you. I expect a lot more of that.
All right. Last thing here, dude. I'm going to put the camera on you. Now, see, I wanted to give you more shit because you did kind of come underdressed. I'm just saying. I'm in a suit jacket and you couldn't show up.
You would have wore a suit anywhere.
That's not true. Okay. I have 2 modes. Sweats as a coach or this. And this is business casual. This is me being like, hey, it's only media day. We'll see what I look like at a draft. I might not have a tie. I don't know. We'll see.
You should have a tie.
Thank you. Says the dude barely showing up.
I'm probably
doing the minimum.
I'm probably wearing a tank top draft day.
Are you really?
I mean,
listen, bro. Chris Olivo has a coat. Can you just go up to him and ask him for a coat?
Chris, can I borrow that for my draft time, please, real quick? Come on, bro. Come on.
Bro, you don't need all 5 of your fur coats.
He does look pretty fly most times. He's got gold sneakers. He's got Chanel earrings.
We did talk about this, and I said, hey, man, I don't like he's wearing no shirt underneath. I was like, bro, I don't think I could wear no shirt underneath with a coat. And he goes, it's all about how you carry yourself. And I was like, that's fair. And
that's a pretty gangster reply. I love
here's the thing. I go, I carry myself great. I just also know I'm not more in shape than these guys. You got to have a certain body type to be able to do the no shirt, just coat.
There's some guys in my gym who do not give a fuck. And they're just walking around shirtless, titties hanging out, acne across their chest.
Hey, man.
And I'm just like, fuck it.
Hey, listen, you do you. It's different. That's fine. It's just me saying as a fashion statement, I don't think that's happening. So that's all.
You know, Raph, I think you should do it.
You think I should show up with
I think you should do it. You know what? Draft day? Let's do it.
You know, I will tell you this, and this is how I have been a professional my whole life. The first time I interviewed Nicky Rod, because he was always without a shirt, I was like, I should do it without a shirt. And I was like, I should do it. I should commit to the bit. And I'm always down for the bit. I'm like, nah, it's fine. I don't give a shit. And then I just thought about it. I was like, I don't think it's going to be funny. Like, I don't think he's the person who's going to laugh with me on that.
Probably not.
And then I just go like, nah, I'm not going to do it. And then I saw TJ do it. And TJ did it. And I'm like, God bless him. He carried it out. He saw it all the way through. And I saw the pop that he got because it was in front of a crowd. And I was like, if you do it in front of a crowd, it kind of makes sense.
Kind of the street performer aspect.
Sure. I'm like, if there's a crowd, you want to get that hit. But I go, yeah, I made the right choice that day for me.
I wish there was a picture on the internet of you out there like that.
Oh, I'm sure. Listen, dude, you could find photos of me like without a shirt. That's not the issue. It's just what's the purpose of it? It's more of like, Was he just like walking down the street without a shirt? Sure. Okay, maybe. But I like the idea that when you mentioned that, yeah, dude, there's a lot of gyms where you start to see that sort of confidence that people only have when they're like 60s in a fucking gym and just being like ball sagging. You're like, sir, put that.
And they're just like, bro, I don't care. It's like, I guess I don't care either. I shouldn't care either.
Mike, that is your camera. Do me a solid. Tell the people where you train and where they can come train with you and what they can expect to see from you in season 8.
I train at 10 Planet Orange in Orange County, California. And what you can expect from me is lots of front headlock chokes. And if that doesn't work, anaconda chokes. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to spin behind to the back. But it depends who I'm going against too. You know, some people don't like leg locks. So I think I have a good 50-50 game too. But you expect submissions basically for the most part. Submissions, Wednesday night submissions.
Did you say, most people say 50-50 game.
I said 50-50.
You say 50-50.
Oh my God, I said like 50 cent.
You did. And I just realized, I was like, where did that slip in? Was that intentional, unintentional?
I think it's just how I talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right. Wait. Mike John, everybody, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.